Now, Isaiah Sharp with the Idaho News 6 forecast.
And I'll have those temperatures for the McCall area going into this weekend coming up in just a couple of moments. But we do have to admire how beautiful the Treasure Valley is looking right now. Current temperature sitting at about 43 degrees, but beautiful skies, especially compared to yesterday with all of that rain that passed on over. It's nice to see the clear skies once again and that sunshine out and bright. Here's a look at what we're looking at right now across the board. And like I said, those clear skies are absolutely stunning. But if you take one quick look off of the coastline, it's unfortunately not going to be lasting for too long. We are expecting another system to move in fairly quick. We've got a high pressure ridge to the south of us that is also going to be moving in, bringing in some pretty interesting conditions, most likely rain, but that ridge is going to be bringing in some warmer temperatures as well. I'll tell you how warm it's going to be coming up in just a couple of moments. Let's take a look at that system in action just over the next couple of days. Thursday looking beautiful. There's the remnants of that system sitting over the top of Utah, Wyoming, and Colorado. Going into Friday, skies are going to be looking nice as well. Saturday is going to be looking pretty good too. Sunday morning, that's when we're expecting this to really have prominence over the Gem State. So don't have to worry about it until about a Saturday. I'd say really late Saturday is when this is truly going to arrive. This is about 12:30 on Sunday. That's when it's going to start to break the border of Oregon and Idaho. You can see a lot of rain is expected for Newport and Eugene and Portland, Yakima. Parts of Seattle will experience too. Even the northern parts of California are going to get lots of rain. We're going to be receiving plenty of rain on top of that as well. Mountain ranges will see snow, but those temperatures are just going to be too warm. Usually when these systems pass on through in the month of February, it usually is in the form of snow, but we've got some really nice temperatures on the way. I'll be excited to show them to you in a couple of moments. As you can see, the rest of your Sunday morning commute, if you got plans to be driving out and about, is going to be covered in rain or snow, depending on what part of the state that you're in. But a majority of the Pacific Northwest is going to be impacted by this next system passing on through. So just prepare for it. Potential of some more systems coming on in going into Monday, but that's just not as strong as what we thought we were going to be seeing. Even potentials on Tuesday morning, very, very light chances. As you can see, right over the Boise region, not too much activity. The mountains will see some going into the middle of the week. And then after that, sky's going to be looking fairly nice. The potential of another system on the way going into March 3rd. This hasn't reached out just yet. Tune in tonight at about 10 o'clock. This system will run all the way through and hopefully show where that is going to be passing on through. Taking a look at your temperatures going into tomorrow. Friday is going to be looking fairly nice. Is that getting really close to 50 or what, Meridian? Pretty impressive to see a 48 on the board, especially with Weiser still sitting into the 30s. Some morning fog expected, but that is going to burn off. Up into the western central mountains, McCall is going to be sitting at freezing, which is perfect for those snow sculptures. Here's that extended forecast like I mentioned, and temperature is going to be looking fairly nice, but just prepare. Going into Sunday, a lot of precipitation is on the way. Saturday, sitting at a 20% chance. That is going to be for the very late afternoon. So probably 10, 11 going into midnight into Sunday is when I'm expecting that to start to arrive. I mentioned those temperatures. Just how nice is it going to be? We're going to be breaking into the 50s. Treasure Valley, 48 expected for your Sunday with high chances of precipitation. But those 20s turn into 30s and those 40s turn into 50s. So you just hang on a little bit longer. The weekend is going to be fairly nice. Some Sunday rain is on the way, but oh my, 50s are here.